First rule in a street fight should be that you have to be aware that there are no rules. And even if there are, because there's the law, your opponent or your attacker or however you see him, might not abide to those rules, to the law. And whatever rules you make up are mostly for beginners. It's good to tell a beginner to never go to the ground. Just like you tell a beginner in boxing to never drop the hands, to always keep the hands up. But we know, for more advanced guys, that's not quite the case. Some of the best boxers of all times, they've been dropping their hands all the time. And some of the most advanced people to fight on the street go to the ground many times. Many professionals that are violence professionals, security personnel, bouncer, law enforcement officers, they train a lot of jiu-jitsu and specifically to go to the ground as well. It's highly overestimated the difference in risk it makes to keep standing or be on the floor. Most people, when talking about going to the floor, they immediately imagine some other guy coming from the back and kicking you to the back of your head. But if you're standing, that same dude can also attack you from an angle where you don't see him. It's not that much safer to be on your feet versus on the ground. It's a bit safer, but not as much. It's not that much of a decisive difference. And if you insist it is, then you must train grappling. Because grappling is what avoids going to the floor. When I talk about jiu-jitsu for the ground, I'm not talking about pulling guard and slapping some berimbolo stuff around. I'm talking about grabbing the other guy and then slamming him on the pavement so hard that his ancestors feel the impact. That's how I do jiu-jitsu on the floor, okay? I ain't gonna roll on my back. You're gonna fall on your back. So I completely agree with you that you better have more than just jiu-jitsu. I can never understand the people who want to learn self-defense, but only one aspect. Today we talked in training about the people who only train boxing, and I'm like, man, why would you actively make the decision to not learn to defend kicks or do kicks, or not learn to grapple, or learn grappling but not learn how to punch? That's the most important aspect of a fighter, to be ready for any kind of attack, to be well-rounded is the most important aspect of a fighter. I completely agree with that.